I want you to cry into your Hello Kitty pillow. I want you to put your headphones on. I want you to listen to some Taylor Swift. And I want you to shake it off, you bland bitch.
What up, y'all? It's KB, the 16-inch the place of people, members of the universe. We're talking about Collision. February 7th, 2026. Tony Excalibur on commentary in Las Vegas. This was a really fun show. We started off with the Young Bucks versus the Gates of Agony. You know, who's gonna get back to the top? I hope the Young Bucks do, but I don't want to see Young Bucks and FTR again. I think this, you know, it's going to be a banger of a match, but what am I saying? This was a fun match. Bucks being Bucks, Gates of Agony being the monsters they are, but the Young Bucks get the win. Oh, yeah. Super Kick Party! They're back to the Young Bucks we love. We get a thing with FTR. You know how I feel about FTR. We got Brody King. You know, he's going to have his big match here in, I believe, Grand Slam, Australia. Then Chris is with Renee, getting spoiled by the Triangle of Madness. They whip Chris and just basically setting up Tekla versus Chris Statlander for the title in a strap match. And I was like, oh my goodness, this is going to be awesome. I love me Tekla. I want Tekla to be champ so bad. Nothing against Chris Statlander. And real quick, I just finished the 5 years of AEW book. I really enjoyed it. Felt like there was some things that we kind of sugar-coated. We gloss over Cody quite a bit in the book. We sure talk about CM Punk, you know, but yeah, they really, really gloss over Cody. And I was like, okay, unless Cody was like, hey, make your book. I don't want any part of it. Because when he in the book, when he leaves, they're like, that was some really big shoes to fill when Cody leaves, because that was Cody's title, the TNT Championship. And then they're like, yeah, but you know, we got so much talent here that can fill those shoes. Well, that's the message I got from him. And it's kind of cool though, hearing like where Chris started and how Orange Cassidy, you know, it was really cool. It's not any crazy detail book. It's a very fluffy, here's the first 5 years. You know, we already know a lot of the behind the scenes, especially with All In and stuff like that. But I highly recommend it. It's a fun read, going through the history, and a lot of it, like, you know, all the way to COVID and the Stadium Stampede match, just makes me want to go and revisit some things. So go check it out. Highly recommend. But yeah, Chris Statlander got her ass whooped by Triangle Madness. And Kyle Fletcher's with Lexi. And here comes Okada. I would love to see these two fight. Like, yeah. You know, fight forever. But, you know, there's so much tension in the Don Callis family. We get Kevin Knight versus Scorpio Sky. Woo, baby. I knew this was going to be some high-flying, fun action between these two. I do really enjoy Kevin Knight, so Kevin Knight did get the win, and then there was some respect afterwards with Scorpio Sky. Love it. Hook is now the boss of the Ops. I was like, okay. You know, I wish it was not you. I know Joe's hurt, I believe, so I was like, okay, Hook. I mean, it's a love and hate thing with Hook. Marina versus Squash Gang. She gets the win. Marina comes out with Yuta. They face Squash Gang pretty much. You know, no offense to the team. Mox is on commentary, but Marina and Yuta are putting their hair up for grabs. And as they start a beat down, of course, like they do, here comes Tony, here comes Orange Cassidy. Who will lose their hair? I think it's going to be Yuta. Yuta's going to have a shaved head. He's sacrificing his head. Or Orange Cassidy. I think it's Yuta. Then Hayter and Alex Windsor, they've been teaming up. Who they want to go after the women's tag team titles. So they have this little cool little vignette thingy, and they are the Brawling Birds. I don't know how I feel about that tag team name. It will grow on me, I know, but this is a badass tag team to put together in the first place. MJF cutting a promo from Dynamite, after he got his ass choked out. Telling him I'm going to make you my bitch. Then we get Tekla versus Squash Gang. Then a beatdown with the belt again to this poor Squash Gang member. Mox cuts a promo. Then we have a parking lot brawl, which was okay. Eddie, Ortiz, the Rascals versus the Grizzled Young Vets, Big Bill, Brian Keith. It was okay. But Eddie, Ortiz, and the Rascals get the win. The Rascals like, we can go smoke a little something. Isla Dawn tried to help. I believe she got stuffed in her trunk. Lexi is with Roderick, and Mark comes and tries to give Roderick some inspiration. And Roderick's like, no, I'm not part of the conglomeration. And he's been saying this over and over again. I feel like he's going to snap at one point. It just has to happen, right? Then we go into the TNT Championship, the main event. Tommaso Ciampa versus Claudio versus Roderick Strong. And feels like I'm back in the days of Ring of Honor. Oh, this match was awesome. It is my match of the night. Oh, my gosh. There was a moment where Roderick spit. He's just like, fuck you. After having a crazy triple threat for the TNT Championship, Tommaso Ciampa retains, and this is my favorite part too. Kyle Fletcher comes out, and I was like, oh, please, please, please. And we are going to get a match with these two. And, of course, Tommaso gave him the kiss of death. And I give the show the kiss. Mwah. Collision. February 7th, 2026, Las Vegas, Tony Excalibur on commentary. I give this a solid 4 out of 5. Match of the night, I gotta say, is Ciampa versus Claudio versus Roderick. It brought back a lot of memories from when I used to watch this on DVD and pull up any video I could of the indies and stuff like that. So, good time. Good time here. Moment of the night. Tekla sending a message to Chris Statlander and setting up this strap match is going to happen. So, but that's it. That's all. Drop those comments below. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, share it, share it, share it, Walmart. I am KB, the Sexy Ninja, and remember that the New World Podcast is for life.
Young.